Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. It's time now for Kentucky High School basketball on the MyTown Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you by Clark's Pumpkin Shops and the John W. Clark Oil Company, Buffalo Wild Wings of Moorhead and Ironton, Ashland Credit Union, People's Bank, Pathways, the Ashland Boyd County Health Department, Big Sandy Superstores, and Giovanni's Pizza of the Tri-State. Now, let's go to the court for all the action of high school basketball on the MyTown Sports Network.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this MyTown audio presentation of Greenup County Musketeers basketball. I am Ryan Parker, happy to be back with you after the holiday break as the Greenup County Musketeers pick back up action tonight with a record of 5-5 at South Point. We're coming to you from South Point tonight. South Point's 3-3, so two 500 teams going at it, one of them trying to get a winning record as they head forward into their season. South Point into OVC play. And Greenup County, of course, will head into their district play starting next Friday night, actually. Next Friday night, the Musketeers will be at Russell, and we look forward to bringing you that one on MyTown TV. Greenup County actually has two really good games coming up next week, two MyTown matchups. They'll play at Greenup County against Ashland on Tuesday, January 6th, and at Russell on January 9th. Greenup County's coming into this game off a 75-66 loss at Chesapeake, and then they headed down to East Jessamine to play in the East Jessamine Holiday Classic. They beat the host team, East Jessamine, in the first round, 65-59. Then they lost to Bullitt East, 58-54, and 62-54 to McCreary Central to close out that tournament. Their only loss this year, not by single digits, was at Johnson Central. They lost to the Johnson Central Golden Eagles, 83-65. Now, South Point comes into this game off a loss on December 30th to Harvest Prep right here on South Point's home court. Their next game is coming up tomorrow, a big game for them there, a makeup game against Chesapeake, much heralded team in the OVC. Chesapeake and Ironton, Fairland, some of the top teams in the OVC. Chesapeake, South Point comes in under head coach Travis Wise. Their wins have been over Minford, Gallia Academy, and Vinton County. Their losses to South Webster, Ironton, and Harvest Prep. So we'll be right back here as we're about 10 minutes away from basketball action here on MyTown Audio.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah!
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks!
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99. A perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings. They go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Put your phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
We're back here on My Town Radio, where the Greenup County Musketeers are getting set to face the South Point Pointers from South Point, Ohio. Greenup County comes in 5-5 under head coach Nathan Sutton in his first season. South Point 3-3 under head coach Travis Wise. South Point will play next against Chesapeake tomorrow. Greenup County will play Tuesday at home against Ashland. On My Town TV, Chris Pullum will be joining me, Ryan Parker, for that one. Look forward to bringing you that action. As Greenup County, their next 5 opponents, they're getting into a serious part of their schedule. Their next 5 opponents are 36-13 combined. So they playing some tough teams coming up in these next couple weeks are the Musketeers. We look forward to bringing you all of those games as Greenup County just comes back from East Jessamine, the Holiday Classic they played in there. They won the first game, had a tough 4-point loss to a good Bullitt East squad, and then lost the going away game, 62-54. Talked to Coach Nathan Sutton before the game. That was a tough one. Greenup County had played at 11:30 in the morning against Bullitt East, and then had to come back at 7 o'clock that night and play the consolation matchup against McCreary Central. And he felt like that may have been the worst game that Greenup had put out there this year. They look to get back on track here right before they head into a difficult part of the schedule. We're about 7 minutes away from basketball action here on My Town Audio. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Public health is public wealth.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome to Diamond Links Golf Course. Our 18-hole golf course offers pristine greens and challenging fairways. The front nine offers long fairways with spectacular views of Kentucky's rolling hills. The back nine is tucked in a quiet, tranquil valley. If you're pressed for time, try our new par 3 course format. We have a snack bar, pro shop, and lessons available. So come swing with us at Diamond Links Golf Course. Visit our website for more information.
We're back here on My Town Radio. I'm Ryan Parker coming to you live from the South Point Gymnasium at South Point High School, home of the Pointers, where the South Point Pointers put their 3-3 record out there on the court tonight against the Greenup County Musketeers, 5-5 coming into the game. Greenup County's been led so far this season by outstanding senior guard Casey Gammon. He's scoring 16 points a game and 5 rebounds a game on 47% shooting from the field and 39% from the three-point stripe. Casey Gammon scored his 1,000th point while the Musketeers were away at East Jessamine. They'll be honoring him before the game on Tuesday night against the Ashland Tomcats. Other players for Greenup County that have factored quite a bit this season is Cam Chaffins, a sophomore, scoring 11 points a game and 4 rebounds a game, 46% shooting for him, 38% from three. And Keyron Jenkins, number 00, a sophomore as well, 9 points a game, 2 rebounds a game for him, 41% shooting from the field, 38% from three, and 78% from the line. Greenup County has 3 35-plus percent three-point shooters this season in Chaffins, Gammon, and Jenkins. And the rest of this team is coming along as well. Bad news for the Musketeers. Ryan Monroe, the freshman, outstanding freshman, has an injured back right now, so he's out of this one tonight. And Coach Sutton didn't know how long he's going to be out. So he's resting over there. Hopefully he gets well soon. We wish him the best, no doubt, as he is a great player for the Musketeers this year and for the future. As the Greenup County JV team, they put another running clock on their opponents here tonight at South Point, as that's become the norm this year. If you're a Greenup County fan, you want to come out next week, that's for sure, to the Greenhouse, watch the Musketeers against the Ashland Tomcats, and get there early. Watch this JV play. 6 o'clock is the start time for that. They're worth the price of admission. You'll be glad you did. Trust me on that one. And then next Friday, of course, go down to Russell and support the Greenup County Musketeers there at the Marvin Meredith Gymnasium, as they will open up 63rd District play at Russell. We're about 2.5 minutes away from getting this one underway here at South Point. We'll be right back here on the My Town Ashland Credit Union pregame show.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Nicotine can alter brain development in teens, affecting memory, learning, and impulse control.
Aerosol contains over 7,000 harmful chemicals like lead and formaldehyde.
If you need help quitting vaping or smoking, you can call Quit Now Kentucky at 1-800-784-8669, or you can visit quitnowkentucky.org.
Make the right choice to not vape by avoiding, refusing, or leaving situations where you are pressured to use tobacco or vape products. Together, we can end the trend.
Paid for by a grant to the Ashland Boyd County Health Department.
Tri-State Building Construction Trades Council is proud to sponsor high school sports on MyTown TV. The council represents 52 affiliated local unions from 14 international unions in parts of Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Call 606-324-9880.
Dr. Joe Leith and Dr. Robert Love of Southern Ohio Medical Center Orthopedic Associates are now seeing patients in Russell 5 days a week. Call 606-324-0098 to schedule an appointment. And walk-in patients are welcome to stop in Monday through Thursday and on Fridays until noon. We're located in the Bellefonte Center at 1000 Ashland Drive in Russell. Call us at 606-324-0098. That's 606-324-0098.
Well, welcome back to South Point High School, South Point, Ohio. The fans are getting ready to stand right now for the national anthem. 21 seconds on the clock prior to this game. South Point lining up out on the free throw line as Greenup County's huddled up with Coach Nathan Sutton right now on their bench. Greenup County 5-5, South Point 3-3. Big week of basketball, big couple weeks of basketball coming up for your Musketeers. They will be playing Ashland and Russell next week and playing Raceland the following week after that. So big matchups coming up for the Musketeers. They want to get things righted after 2 losses in a row at the East Jessamine Holiday Tournament. We're going to break for the national anthem and be right back.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah! It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks, and snacks! Clark's Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip. Clark's may actually be the secret. Return. Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Davis so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
We're back here on My Town Audio as the lights are off here in the South Point Gymnasium. They're introducing the Pointer starters, as Greenup County starters have already been introduced. Let me get the numbers for you when the lights come back on here for South Point. It's number 00, James Carey, a 6'1 senior. Number 3, Ethan Hunt, a 6'3 junior. Number 4, Davin Lewis, a 5'10 junior. Number 22, Landon Vance, a 6' junior. And number 24, Kaysen Pope, a 5'10 sophomore. For Greenup County, they have number 1, Casey Gammon, a senior. Number 4, Cameron Chaffins, a sophomore. Number 13, Hunter Holbrook, a junior. Number 21, Bradley Atkins, a senior. And number 23, Gavin Roy, a senior. They're going to tip it up. South Point wins the tip into the backcourt, goes to Hunt. And here come the Pointers as they give it out to Davin Lewis. He'll set things up at the top of the key for South Point. Gives it to the elbow to Landon Vance. Goes out for a three-pointer on the right side. No good. That was Lewis on the shot. Rebound comes down to Carey, James Carey. He throws it away. It's going to be Greenup County's basketball. Greenup County in their away green uniforms tonight with yellow trim. South Point in white uniforms with the blue numbers with the yellow trim around the numbers. There's Cam Chaffins out top for Greenup County. Gives it to the elbow to Bradley Atkins. Gives it back to Gavin Roy, top of the key. Right side to Chaffins. Out top to Hunter Holbrook. Left side, Casey Gammon drives the lane, throws it down. It's tipped away. Gammon gets it, two-footer, no good. Rebound down to South Point. That's James Carey pulling it down for the Pointers, and we're scoreless with 7:15 left here in quarter number 1. Lewis with the basketball on the right side, drives the baseline, kicks it out to Hunt, Ethan Hunt. Gives it over to Landon Vance. On the right side, he goes to Lewis. Back out top to Carey. Left side to Kaysen Pope. To Vance, top of the key. South Point being very patient here. Left foot, left-handed shot from the baseline from Ethan Hunt. He scores it for the first two of the game. 2-0 South Point, 6:45 left in the first quarter. Here comes Chaffins for the Musketeers over the timeline. Chaffins takes the 15-footer, no good. Rebound out of there. South Point has it on the run. They push it ahead to Lewis. He lays it up and in. 4-0. South Point leads. That was Kason Pope for the Pointers on the rebound and the good assist. Here's Chaffins. Near the logo, dribbling to his left. Kicks it out in the corner to Holbrook. Holbrook drives. Kicks it down to Bradley. Atkins lays it up. Misses the layup. Knocked around. Holbrook comes up with it and puts it in. Hunter Holbrook, his first two of the game. 4-2. South Point leads Greenup County. 6 minutes even left here in quarter number one. There's Lewis on the right side out front to Carey. James Carey, 6'1", senior. Goes on the left side to Kason Pope. Top of the key to Landon Vance. Vance goes back to Hunt. Ethan Hunt drives and he throws it up. He's going to be fouled and he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Ethan Hunt, the 6'3" junior for the Pointers. We'll go to the free throw line, leading 4-2 South Point early in this one. 5:42 on the clock. Hunt's free throw is no good. Off the back iron. I know Coach Nathan Sutton from Greenup County wanting a good performance here tonight before they head into a very difficult stretch of games. Hunt puts the second free throw up and in, 5-2 early on in this one. Here comes Chaffins for the Musketeers. Over the logo in the center, a big SP logo. There's Atkins on the left side, gives it to Gammon. Gammon tries to drive, kicks it to Holbrook. Holbrook dishes off to Bradley Atkins, has that ball blocked, but a foul's going to be called on South Point, so Bradley Atkins will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Atkins, a 42% foul shooter so far this season. It's always been somewhat of a bugaboo for Bradley Atkins in his career with the Musketeers. He puts that one up and in, though. 5-3 our score. Atkins' second free throw is off the back iron, no good. Rebound is tipped around, and Gavin Roy comes up with it on the baseline. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to South Point. Went off Gavin Roy. So the Pointers have the basketball leading 5-3. 5:21 left here in the first quarter. Here comes Kason Pope with it on the left side. Atkins guarding him. Pope gives it to Vance outside the three-point line on the left wing. Gives it to Lewis, who's circling around the left side. They're remaining on that left side. They get it down in the corner to Hunt. Hunt dribbles, staying on the left wing. Goes out top to Pope. Fall away, no good. Rebound tipped out of there, and Bradley Atkins going to come up with it. Give it off to Chaffins. Chaffins dribbling towards the rim. Now he'll back it out and set things up for the Musketeers. Gives it to Atkins, back to Chaffins. To Gammon on the right side. Gammon drives. 7-footer, no good. Rebound tipped out of there. It's South Point's rebound. It's Landon Vance, the 6-foot junior, coming down with it. Gives it to Ethan Hunt. Hunt takes it all the way to the baseline. Dishes it underneath the basket. Taken away. Ball was poked out of there, and Hunter Holbrook came up with it. Holbrook takes it to the rim, lays it up. No good. Ball was tipped around. South Point comes out of there with it. Kason Pope has it for the Pointers and gives it to Lewis. Lewis drives all the way to the rim, and he'll be fouled by Chaffins, and he'll have himself 2 free throws. So Lewis, with 2 points so far tonight, goes to the free throw line. South Point a 5-3 lead. 4:09 left here in quarter number one. Some subs getting ready to come into the game for South Point after the first free throw by Davon Lewis. First free throw is good. 6-3 is the score. 2 substitutes into the game. Big number 45, 6'7" junior Hunter Chin checks into the lineup for South Point. And looks like 6'4" Luke Fitzpatrick, a sophomore, checks in as well. As Lewis's second free throw is up and in. 7-3, Pointers lead. 4:05 left here in the first quarter. Chaffins brings the ball down the floor for Greenup County. Casey Gammon on the right side, out front to Chaffins. Chaffins goes to Holbrook on the left side. Holbrook to Gavin Roy. The South Point cheerleader saved my laptop. So thanks to them, we're down in the end zone here at the South Point's gymnasium. Ball was tipped out of bounds off of the Pointers. It's Greenup County's basketball. Casey Gammon inbounds it to Kieron Jenkins, who's into the ball game for the first time. Halfway through the first quarter, Jenkins takes some dribbles, gives it over to Chaffins, kicks it in the corner to Gammon. Gammon drives the baseline, puts it up and in and fouled and one. Casey Gammon gets his first 2 of the night. He's Greenup County's leading scorer with 16 a game. Foul's going to be on Luke Fitzpatrick, who just checked into the game for South Point. 7-5 the score. Casey Gammon, a 67% foul shooter for the season so far through 10 games. Goes to the free throw line, puts it up, and no good. Rebound down to Kason Pope, and he gives it off to Davon Lewis. He'll bring it up the left side of the floor for South Point. Chen offers a screen. Big body screen out there, the 6'7" Chen. Lewis dribbles around him, picks up his dribble, goes out top to Pope. Back to Lewis. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebound down to Bradley Adkins fighting for it. Loses control of it. And a foul's going to be called on South Point. I believe Chen got Cam Chaffins as he was trying to come up with possession of that basketball. 7-5. South Point leads. 3:16 left here in the first. Thank you all for joining us here tonight on My Town Radio. Happy to be bringing you Greenup County Musketeer action all season long, thanks to Clark's Pump and Shop and Big Sandy Superstore Furniture. Here's Cam Chaffins for the Musketeers over the timeline. Moves to the left side, gives it to Jenkins out top. Jenkins, nice between the leg dribble, gives it back to Chaffins. Top of the key, trying to penetrate the South Point zone. Gammon does penetrate, kicks it out to the corner. That's Bradley Adkins, drives to the hole, lays it up and in, and it's a foul going to be called. It's going to be a charge on Bradley Adkins. So the basket will not count, and the score remains 7-5. Adkins called for the charge. Here comes Kyler Robinson into the ball game for Greenup County. Kyler Robinson, a sophomore, averaging a couple of game, 3 rebounds a game, shooting 47% from the field. Here comes Lewis with the basketball for South Point. They have the lead, 7-5 here, 2:47 into quarter number 1. Lewis gives it over to Pope, being guarded by Bradley Adkins. Pope takes the jumper from 15 feet. No good. Rebound to Casey Gammon. He's out of there on the dribble with it. And the foul's going to be called immediately on big number 45, Hunter Chin. His second foul of the first quarter. 2 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock as Greenup County will bring it the entire distance of the court this time. James Carey checking back into the game for Chin as he goes out with 2 quick fouls. Coach Travis Wise gets him out of there. Here comes Greenup County. Cam Chaffins and Casey Gammon handling the basketball in the backcourt. Gammon brings it over the timeline. Gives it to Kyler Robinson out front. Robinson back over to Gammon on the left side in front of the South Point bench. Gammon spins, takes it to the hole, and a foul is going to be called. So Casey Gammon will head to the free throw line for 2 more tries, and he'll have a chance to tie this game up. Here with 2:19 left in the first quarter. 7-5, South Point leads. Casey Gammon, just a spin move there and a little underhand effort. Earns himself 2 free throws. He's 0 for 1 there so far tonight. Puts this one up and in. Casey Gammon, a good shooter all around. He's a much better free throw shooter than he's shown so far this season. I'm sure he'll improve his average as the year goes on. Gammon already reached 1,000 points. He's joined that club. He puts the second free throw up and in. 7-7. We have a tie ball game now. Here's Kason Pope way out front for the Pointers. Gives it to Ethan Hunt. Hunt will initiate the offense out top, being guarded by Kieron Jenkins. Lewis drives the lane, throws it wildly out there, and Casey Gammon comes up with the steal. Gammon takes it to the hole, lays it up, and can't get the layup, can't get the and one, but Casey Gammon will go right back to the free throw line for 2 more tries, where he's 2 for 3 now tonight, as this game is tied up 7-7 here in quarter number 1, 1:57 remaining. Don't forget, next week on MyTown TV, Tuesday night, the Ashland Tomcats come to the Greenhouse, play the Greenup County Musketeers, and then we'll be with you on Friday night as well from the Marvin Meredith Gymnasium at Russell, where Greenup County will have their first 63rd District games. Casey Gammon misses the first free throw. See him shaking his head in frustration there. He's getting tired of missing these free throws. He missed another one. Bradley Adkins rebounds, though. Adkins trying to fight up, muscles up through the South Point defense and puts it in. Bradley Adkins coming off a big tournament down at East Jessamine gets his third point of the night. 9-7, Greenup County leads, a minute 44 left here in quarter number 1. Lewis, good back cut there by Hunt. He goes to the hole, fouled by Kieron Jenkins. They got him on the back door that time, so Hunt will have himself 2 free throws where he's 1 for 2 on the night. 9-7. Hunt has an opportunity to tie things up here for South Point. Casey Gammon, 2 of 5 from the line so far in this one here in quarter number 1. Hunt's free throw is good. Into the game for South Point is number 22, Landon Vance. He checks back in for Luke Fitzpatrick, the 6'4 sophomore, who came into the game for about a 3 or 4 minute stint. Ethan Hunt waits the referee out at the free throw line. He puts the free throw up and in. Hunt's 3 for 4 there tonight. We have a tie score, 9-9 here in quarter number 1. Minute 36 left. Cam Chafin's out top for Greenup County. South Point played a nice zone defense, kind of stifled the Musketeers so far. Casey Gammon spins into the lane. Greenup County trying to penetrate. Casey Gammon takes it all the way to the hole and scores it. Gammon has 6 of Greenup County's 11 points so far. 11-9. Greenup County in front. Minute 13 left here in quarter 1. Lewis with the basketball on the right baseline. Picks up his dribble on the right wing. Goes out front to James Carey. Carey goes to the left side to Hunt. He penetrates. Kicks it out to Lewis on the right side. Misses the three-pointer. Rebound down to Cam Chaffins. He's out of there on the dribble. Chaffins takes it all the way to the hole. Lays it up and misses the layup. It was in traffic, though. Good rebound down there by James Carey. He throws it out on his back to Ethan Hunt. Hunt takes it the distance and now kicks it back out to Kason Pope. 38 seconds left here in quarter number 1. South Point trailing 11-9. Greenup County in front. Lewis drives the baseline, gets right around his man down there for 2 points. 11-11 now the score. Davon Lewis puts in his 6th point of the quarter, matching Casey Gammon for game high. 2 players have scored so far for South Point. Number 3, Ethan Hunt. Number 4, Davon Lewis. There's a steal out front. Lewis takes it coast to coast, lays it in. There's his 8th point of the first quarter. 13-11 the score now. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Long shot by Casey Gammon. No good at the buzzer. 13-11. South Point in front after 1. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 here on MyTown Radio.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
We're back here at South Point High School in South Point, Ohio. The Greenup County Musketeers trail the South Point Pointers 13-11. After the first quarter of play, it's been a 2-on-2 game so far. Casey Gammon has 6 points for Greenup County. Bradley Adkins has 3 points. Well, I'm sorry, it's 3 on 3. Greenup County has 3 players who've scored. Bradley Adkins has 3, and Hunter Holbrook has 2. South Point's only had 2 dent the scoring column, but it's been enough for the lead so far. Davon Lewis has 8 points, and Ethan Hunt has 5. Greenup County's basketball to start this second quarter of play. Jamison Reed into the game, a freshman for the Musketeers. Kieron Jenkins out top. Goes on the left side to Casey Gammon. Gammon trying to find some room through the South Point zone. Gives it off to Kyler Robinson, who's in the game as well. Robinson to Jenkins. South Point extending that zone. Jenkins drives, has that one blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County. They have the basketball underneath their own goal. Casey Gammon will inbound it for the Musketeers. Throws it into Bradley Atkins, out top to Jenkins. Left side to Casey Gammon, and he'll dribble it out top and set the offense up. The South Point zone causing Greenup County some problems here early. It's kind of a matchup zone. Kind of a 3-2 they're playing. So the open shots are usually the corners. In that, Bradley Atkins takes a baseline shot but misses. Rebound down to South Point. Here comes Ethan Hunt on the run. Hunt pivots around at the elbow, gives it off to Landon Vance on the right side to Hunt again in the corner. Finds a cutting Lewis, puts it up and in off the glass for his 10th point. He's already into double figures. Davon Lewis, 15-11. South Point in the lead. 6:44 left here in quarter number 2. Kieran Jenkins with the basketball out top. Jenkins goes on the left side to Kyler Robinson. Robinson kicks it to Casey Gammon for 3. No good. Rebound down to Lewis. South Point, they've stifled this Greenup County offense here early in this one. Good find. Lewis passing to Hunt on the baseline. He dipped it over to number 22, Landon Vance, who puts it in, and he's fouled. So another South Point player has dented the scorebook now. Landon Vance gets on the board, 17-11. South Point up, and Vance will head to the free throw line for a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Into the game for Greenup County comes Gavin Roy. He checks in for Kyler Robinson. This zone defense so far has really shut Greenup County's offense down. Vance's free throw is good. 18-11. It's a 7-point South Point lead here in quarter number 2. Casey Gammon with the basketball for Greenup County on the left side. Gives it over to Bradley Atkins to Jenkins on the right side. Jenkins will take the jumper from the top. Good. He hits it. It's a two-pointer. His foot was on the line. A nice shot nonetheless for Kieran Jenkins. Efficient player, Kieran is 41% from the field, 38 from 3, and 78 from the line. Here comes Greenup County back the other way. South Point misses. Landon Vance tried a little dipsy-do, missed it. Gavin Roy rebounds. Here's Casey Gammon with the basketball out top for the Musketeers. Gammon heads to the left side, spins around, finds room, goes up. May have got fouled, but puts it back up and in. Casey Gammon, he's in double figures now. Oh, I'm sorry, he has 8 points so far. Gammon, the leading scorer for Greenup County with 8 points. 18-15 now the score. Greenup County, they may be injecting some energy into this game in a moment. 5:15 left here in quarter number 2. They have Trice Carter and Cam Chaffins sitting at the scorer's table. There's a physical play inside as James Carey tried to take it to the rim. South Point, he missed the layup as he was hit by Bradley Atkins. No call, though. The ball kicked out past the half-court stripe. South Point was the last to touch it, so it's over and back. It'll be Greenup County's basketball with 5:04 left. Now the referees are going to talk to each other about the play, making sure they got it right as Coach Travis Wise is protesting. South Point leads this one 18-15. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left here in the first half. Let's see what the referees come away with as they have a conference. I think they say play on. Greenup County will have the basketball on the Travis Wise. He's not letting it go over there, but he's going to have to. He steps back into his coach's spot. Here's Cam Chaffins with the basketball for Greenup County. Jenkins out top. Jenkins takes it to the hole, kicks it out to Trice Carter. Carter, top of the key to Gammon. Gammon to Chaffins to Carter. Carter putting some dribbles on out front, being guarded by this South Point zone defense. Carter tries to penetrate, can't do so. Gives it to Carter on the left side after going to Chaffins, misses the three. Rebound down to South Point. And here comes Kason Pope with the basketball for the Pointers. They have a 3-point lead, 18-15, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half from South Point. Here on MyTown Audio. 3-point attempt for Lewis out top. He's got it. Davon Lewis opts it in for his 13th point of the first half. He has 13 of South Point's 21. Here's Chaffins with the basketball, top of the key for Greenup County. Greenup County going to have to pick up the pace of this game. They don't want to set and play this South Point defense in the half-court set. Gammon with the ball at the elbow, out to Chaffins. He'll try the three. Good. Cam Chaffins gets his first points of the game with the trifecta from the left wing. 21-18 now the score. South Point leads. South Point fires it up from the corner. Ethan Hunt has it. Trice Carter out of there on the run for the Musketeers. This is what they need to do. Out to Chaffins, left side, three-pointer. No good this time. Tipped out of bounds off of Gavin Roy. It'll go back to South Point. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the first half. But you'd like to see Greenup County pick up the pace of the game so they don't have to face this zone defense in the half court for the South Point Pointers. Greenup County settled back into a zone, and South Point going to hold the basketball for a while right now. Lewis gives it over to Hunt. Throws it into Fitzpatrick back into the game. Back out to Lewis, left side. Top of the key to Pope. Lewis on the left side. He has 13. Got to get out on him. And they did so. South Point swings it around. Good ball movement for the Pointers, but Fitzpatrick throws it away. Gammon steals it. He comes out of there running with it. Jenkins on the left side. Drives the baseline. Looks back out front. That ball's tipped away. Casey Gammon comes up with it. Top of the key. Gammon puts it on the floor. Gets in the paint. Out to Trice Carter. Top of the key. He puts down some dribbles. And he'll set things up for the Musketeers. Gives it to Keyron Jenkins. He'll try the three. Top of the key, no good. The ball goes over into the corner. Keyron Jenkins after it, cannot quite get to it. 21-18 still the score. As they're right in front of us here, inbounding the basketball in the corner. They finally made their way over here. Referee Doug Force puts it into play. He's been doing this a long time. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the first half. South Point has to like the way this has gone so far. They've controlled the pace of this game with their zone defense and their methodical offense. And they lead it by 3, 21-18, behind 13 points from Davon Lewis. Ethan Hunt, top of the key. He tries the three, no good. Tried to go down and feign the foul out front. Did not get the call from the referees. Good call by the referees, good no call. Cam Chaffins with it. Goes on the left side to Casey Gammon. Gammon drives the paint. Kicks it out to Chaffins for three. Good. Cam Chaffins starting to light it up as Greenup County back to a tie, 21-21 now. 2:14 left here in the half. It's a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout by South Point. This 30-second timeout is brought to you by the South Ashland Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. Don't forget to visit the South Ashland Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's for all the best food, the best Italian food. Think inside the box. 21-21 our score. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remain here in quarter number 2 from South Point High School in South Point, Ohio. See some of the Ashland Tomcat coaches here to scout the Greenup County Musketeers. They play them on Tuesday at Greenup County. Look forward to bringing you that one on MyTown TV. Myself, Ryan Parker, and Chris Pullum will be on the call for that one. Here comes South Point with the basketball. We're tied up now to Cam Chaffin's three-pointers, who's got Greenup County back into this ball game. Hunter Holbrook checks into the game for Trice Carter. Hunt, top of the key to Pope for South Point, to Lewis on the left side. Goes back out top to Hunt. It's to Landon Vance in the middle of that defense as Greenup County's playing their 2-3 zone. Vance puts it on the ground. Gets it out front to Pope. Three-pointer. No good. Rims out. Rebound to Casey Gammon. Here comes Gammon. Greenup County a chance to take the lead. Gammon on the run. Takes it all the way. Dips the pass over to Gavin Roy, and he is fouled in the paint. So Gavin Roy will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Gavin Roy so far this season a 65% foul shooter. Roy's first free throw is no good. Barely caught the front of the rim. Here we go. Gavin Roy tries it again. This one's good. Got the right distance on that one. He had the aim right both times. But he got the distance right the second time as Greenup County now has a 22-21 lead. South Point with the basketball, working their offense against that Greenup County zone. Here's Lewis, 15-footer on the left side. No good. Casey Gammon rebounds again. He is having a night on the boards down there. Gammon gets it ahead to Hunter Holbrook. Tries to dish it over to Gavin Roy, but throws it out of bounds. Turnover on Greenup County. It'll go back to South Point trailing by 1. Into the game for Greenup County's number 5, senior Skylar Martin. And South Point has the basketball here, trailing by 1, a minute to go here in the first half. Davon Lewis, top of the key, left side to Pope, to Vance at the foul line. Hunt tries a pass down to the baseline, knocked out of bounds by Casey Gammon. It'll be South Point's basketball underneath their own basket. Davon Lewis heads down there to inbound the ball for the Pointers. Lewis throws it in to Pope. Fall away 10-footer is good. Jason Pope gets his first 2 of the night. 23-22 puts the Pointers back into the lead. Chafin's top of the key, gives it to Holbrook. Holbrook angling back to the top of the key himself now from the right wing. 36 seconds. Holbrook tries to drive and dribbles all the way to the left corner. Kicks it back out front to Chaffins. 28 seconds left in the half. Chaffins to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it on the deck. Goes it to Chaffins. 3-point country. Cam Chaffins no good. Rebound down to South Point, so they have an opportunity to go into the locker room with the lead. That was Landon Vance on the rebound. Davon Lewis, 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Jenkins rebound, 7 seconds left. He's fouled immediately. Only the second foul of the quarter, though, so no harm, no foul, so to speak. Greenup County will have to bring it the entire length of the floor here with 5.6 seconds to play in the half. They trail by 1. Jenkins will inbound. South Point comes with the man-to-man press. Holbrook on the dribble, down the floor, 3 seconds. Holbrook takes it to the hole. 3-pointer for Skylar Martin at the buzzer. Good! Drops it in for the Musketeers right at the buzzer, 25-23. Greenup County leads this one at the half thanks to the aggressive offense there with 5.6 seconds to go. Good job by Hunter Holbrook. Driving down the floor, pitching it out to Skylar Martin for the open 3. Hit it at the buzzer, 25-23. We will be right back with the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here on MyTown Audio.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Public health is public wealth.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome to Diamond Links Golf Course. Our 18-hole golf course offers pristine greens and challenging fairways. The front 9 offers long fairways with spectacular views of Kentucky's rolling hills. The back 9 is tucked in a quiet, tranquil valley. If you're pressed for time, try our new par 3 course format. We have a snack bar, pro shop, and lessons available. So come swing with us at Diamond Links Golf Course. Visit our website for more information.
We're back here from South Point High School on MyTown Audio tonight, bringing you Greenup County Musketeer basketball. Greenup County came into the game 5 wins, 5 losses. South Point came into the game 3 wins, 3 losses, and it's a close one at halftime. Greenup County leads at 25-23 behind a Skylar Martin 3-pointer at the buzzer, at the first half buzzer from the right corner. for the Musketeers. Greenup County scoring in the first half went like this. Casey Gammon led the way with 8 points. Cam Chaffins had 2 big three-pointers, 6 points for him. 3 points, of course, for Skylar Martin, and Bradley Atkins has 3 as well. 2 points for Hunter Holbrook, 2 points for Keyron Jenkins, and 1 point for Gavin Roy, as the Musketeers ended up with 25 points there in the first half. South Point really controlled the pace of the game very well. South Point playing a zone defense, keeping Greenup County at bay, not letting them run up and down the floor. So a good job by the Pointers playing the type of game that they want to play, I believe, and playing very methodically on offense. Speaking of South Point's offense, the Pointers were led by Davon Lewis with 13 points, 5 points for Ethan Hunt, 3 points for Landon Vance, and 2 points for Kason Pope. So 25-23 the score at the half. Greenup County on top of South Point, looking to add a win to their win total and go 6-5 heading into a 5-game stretch where they play teams with a combined record of 36 wins and 13 losses. South Point's last meetings with Greenup County were in the 2021-22 season. Greenup County and South Point split that season, both teams winning on the other's home floor. Greenup County won at South Point 51-42. South Point won at Greenup 54-38. So judging from the score of this one, 25-23 at the half, Greenup County leading. Not much has changed in a matter of 4 or 5 years. They're playing the same type of game, same style of game. It's the type of game that South Point likes to play. We will be right back here at halftime on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Nicotine can alter brain development in teens, affecting memory, learning, and impulse control.
Aerosol contains over 7,000 harmful chemicals like lead and formaldehyde.
If you need help quitting vaping or smoking, you can call Quit Now Kentucky at 1-800-784-8669, or you can visit quitnowkentucky.org.
Make the right choice to not vape by avoiding, refusing, or leaving situations where you are pressured to use tobacco or vape products. Together, we can end the trend.
Paid for by a grant to the Ashland-Boyd County Health Department.
Tri-State Building Construction Trades Council is proud to sponsor high school sports on MyTown TV. The council represents 52 affiliated local unions from 14 international unions in parts of Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Call 606-324-9880.
Dr. Joe Leith and Dr. Robert Love of Southern Ohio Medical Center Orthopedic Associates are now seeing patients in Russell 5 days a week. Call 606-324-0098 to schedule an appointment. And walk-in patients are welcome to stop in Monday through Thursday and on Fridays until noon. We're located in the Bellefonte Center at 1000 Ashland Drive in Russell. Call us at 606-324-0098. That's 606-324-0098.
Welcome back here to the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show from South Point, Ohio. The Greenup County Musketeers lead the South Point Pointers 25-23 at the half. We here at MyTown TV and MyTown Radio look forward to bringing you all of the action of the Greenup County Musketeers here in the second half of the season as we enter district play. And not only our Greenup County Musketeers, but the other MyTown affiliated schools, the Russell Red Devils, of course, the Ashland Tomcats, the Spring Valley Timberwolves, and the Brown County Vikings. You will hear and see games from all those schools here in the second half of the season on MyTown TV. And it looks to be a good 16th region this year. I was talking to Coach Nathan Sutton before the game. Obviously, I think everybody would say that Ashland and Boyd County in that 64th district are the top two teams going to try to tussle it out again for the 16th region crown. Jacob Spurlock, Mr. Basketball candidate in Kentucky this year for Boyd County. And, of course, the Ashland Tomcats, who've won 7 in a row. How many storylines are there to watch as the season goes on? The 63rd district and the 62nd district are both going to be really tough. You could take those 8 teams out of those two districts and put them in a pool and have quite a tournament in and of itself. The Russell Red Devils, Greenup County Musketeers, Lewis County Lions, Raceland Rams in the 63rd, of course, and that 62nd district with Elliott County, Morgan County, and East and West Carter. 61st district, little down this year, but you never know what they may come up with here in the second half of the season. Rowan County and Fleming County probably look to be the favorites to make it to Moorhead in the 16th region tournament coming up in late February and March. But you never know. Menifee County and Bath County could have something to say about that. We're a couple of minutes away from getting this second half underway here from South Point. Greenup County leads at 25-23 here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah! It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks, and snacks! Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel. Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Put your phone down.
Paid with funds to the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
We are back here at South Point High School for the second half. It's South Point's basketball. They bring their starters back out onto the floor. Greenup County has their starters back out there. South Point, the white uniforms, blue trim. They start out against this Greenup County zone defense, trailing by 2. Davon Lewis, top of the key, moves it to the left side, and we have a 3-second call early in this second half on the first possession against the South Point Pointers. It'll go to Greenup County. So the Musketeers leading by 2, trying to add on to it. 7:44 left here in quarter number 3. Live from the South Point Gymnasium at South Point High School. Cam Chaffins looks like South Point in some man-to-man right now. Bradley Atkins tries to power through the defense of Ethan Hunt down low, and he does get a foul call, so he'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Bradley Atkins 1 of 2 tonight, 42% on the season from the free throw line. 7:32 left here in quarter number 3. Greenup County leads it by 2, 25-23. Atkins' first free throw is good off the window. We'll take it. As I said, Bradley Atkins, one of the players named to the all-tournament team down at the East Jessamine tournament that Greenup County just came back from. He puts that free throw up and in, so he's getting into the flow of things as the season goes on. 27-23, 7.5 to go here in quarter number 3. South Point with the basketball. Lewis out top. Goes on the right side to Pope. Back to Lewis. Back to Pope on the right wing. Pope cross court. Lewis with a diving save in front of the South Point bench. Goes inside. Out to Pope. No good. Rebound on the floor. Scrap for it. Gavin Roy comes up with it. It's going to be a jump ball called, I do believe. And the possession arrow is going to go to Greenup County. They lead this one by 4. Chance to tack onto their lead here. 7:06 left in the third quarter. Casey Gammon will inbound the basketball for Greenup County. Gives it to Cam Chaffins, and here come the Musketeers. working against a man-to-man defense now from South Point. Bradley Atkins on the right side. Looks inside. Goes to Gammon on the right wing. Back to Atkins in the corner. Gets it to Roy. Posting up. Roy, little turnaround. No good. Air ball. Rebound to Hunter Holbrook. But he loses it off his hand. He was trying to jump and save it back in bounds, but couldn't quite do so. Goes off his hand out of bounds to South Point. Here come the Pointers now. 6:44 in the third, trailing by 4. Hunt with the basketball. Dribbling on the logo, looking over at Coach Travis Wise for the call as Greenup County settled into that 2-3 zone. That ball's knocked away. James Carey comes up with it out top at the logo for South Point. Gets it to Pope on the right side, back to Carey. To Vance. Vance dishes it off to Lewis, misses the shot this time. Bradley Atkins rebounds, gives it to Hunter Holbrook, and here comes Greenup County on the run. Holbrook being guarded by Lewis all the way, takes it, gets good pass underneath to Roy, misses the shot. Rebounds the basketball. Now it turns into a scrum on the floor. James Carey comes out of there with it. South Point finds a runner all the way to the other end, and a foul by Bradley Atkins as he fouls Landon Vance. And Landon Vance will have himself 2 free throws coming up here for the Pointers to try to give them their first 2 points of the second half. 5:58 left in the third quarter. Vance is a 6-foot junior. Had 3 points in the first half. He was 1 for 1 from the line so far. Referee gives him the basketball. Vance eyes the rim. No dribbles for Vance. Puts it up and no good off the front of the rim. So the lead remains 4 right now, 27-23 for Greenup County. This game been something of a grind so far for the Musketeers. Greenup County has some firepower on offense this year. They like to get up and down the court, but it's turned into a half-court game. There's a missed free throw by Vance, and they say he was over the line anyway. So it's going to be Greenup County's ball. The Musketeers will bring it inbounds. Casey Gammon going to get it in here to Cam Chaffins, and Chaffins will bring it up the floor for Greenup County. 4-point lead for the Musketeers. Looking at this South Point defense, they're going to set it up in a man-to-man again. Holbrook on the left side to Atkins out top. Right side to Casey Gammon. Gammon goes on the right side to Cam Chaffins. Chaffins puts some dribbles down. Backs it out and looks over the defense as they've settled into some switching. And is it a charge? It's a charge. Casey Gammon on the foul. Nice play by Davin Lewis there out front, playing defense on Casey Gammon. He hit the deck, and the foul goes against Casey Gammon. So 5 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter, 27-23. Greenup County still leading by 4. South Point yet to score here in the second half. New player into the game for South Point, Keandre Garrett, a freshman. Davon Lewis drives the lane, gives it underneath. Good pass from Lewis down to James Carey. He picks up his first 2 points of the game. 27-25 the score. It's a 2-point Greenup County lead. Chaffins with the basketball out top for the Musketeers. Being guarded by Lewis. Chaffins finds a crease around the left side. Throws up the left-handed layup attempt. Misses. Rebound to Holbrook. He puts it up and in. Nice work by Hunter Holbrook there, getting his 4th point of the game. And giving Greenup County a 4-point lead once again, 29-25. Ethan Hunt, top of the key for the Pointers. Greenup County switched it up to man-to-man this time. Both coaches switching their defenses from time to time. Garrett, freshman into the game for the Pointers, gives it out front to Pope. Left side to Carey. And they'll wheel it all the way around to Davon Lewis, and he'll bring it back out top and set things up. Lewis drives to the hole, lays it up, no good. Rebound to Bradley Atkins. Good tough rebound by Bradley Atkins. That's what he brings to this Musketeer squad, his element of toughness. Gavin Roy in the right corner. Out to Casey Gammon. Gammon drives. Floater, 10-foot. Good. Casey Gammon gets his 10th point of the game. He's the first Musketeer into double figures tonight. 31-25, 3:59 left here in the third quarter. The Greenup County lead is now 6. Kieron Jenkins and Kyler Robinson get up off the bench to come in for the Musketeers. Garrett gives it across to Pope, 17-footer, no good. Rebound tipped out of there. Casey Gammon comes out of there on the run with it. Gammon zigging and zagging, pulls up, 12-footer, good. Casey Gammon feeling it now. His 12th point. Greenup County's extended their lead out to 8, 33-25. It's a timeout for South Point. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. Greenup County leads by 8 here. 3:36 left in the third here on MyTown Radio.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah! It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks, and snacks. Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
We're back here on MyTown Radio, South Point, Ohio. South Point High School. The Greenup County Musketeers have bolted out to an 8-point lead now over the South Point Pointers, 33-25. Greenup County outscoring South Point here in this third quarter, 8-2 so far. 3:36 left in the third. Greenup County has Cam Chaffins, Keyron Jenkins, Bradley Atkins, Kyler Robinson, and Casey Gammon on the floor. South Point counters with Davon Lewis, Ethan Hunt, Kason Pope, James Carey, and the freshman, Keandre Garrett. South Point with the basketball. Hunt on the right side, out front to Garrett. Wheels it over to the left side to Lewis. Good pass down low to Ethan Hunt. Puts it up and in, and one. Picks up the foul underneath the basket. So good play by South Point out of the timeout. Ethan Hunt picks up the basket, and he'll go to the foul stripe, where he is 3 for 4 so far tonight, trying to cut this Greenup County lead to 5. 33-27 the score right now. 3:26 left in the third. Hunt's free throw is up and in. 33-28. South Point offering some full court pressure now, trapping in the backcourt. Here comes Greenup County. Chaffins to Robinson up ahead. Robinson drives the baseline, kicks it over to Bradley Atkins, loses the handle on it, and loses it out of bounds. So the pressure worked. I really thought Greenup County would be advantageous to the Musketeers for the Pointers to press and pick up the pace of this game some, but Greenup County fumbled their first attempt out of bounds. It's South Point's ball. Davon Lewis out top with the ball for the Pointers. Goes on the right side to Pope, and a foul called. Offensive foul on James Carey, an illegal screen. Referee Doug Force saw the illegal screen, called it, and it'll be Greenup County's ball. So big opportunity that time for South Point squandered. In something of a possession-based game so far, every possession counts. Man-to-man defense for South Point. Here's Chaffins, gets it to Robinson at the elbow, dishes it down to Bradley Atkins, and he's fouled by Ethan Hunt. Greenup County will inbound the ball underneath their own basket into the game for South Point. The 6'4" sophomore Luke Fitzpatrick checks in for James Carey, the 6'1" senior. Greenup will inbound the ball from underneath their own basket. Casey Gammon looking, gets it into Chaffins, way out top. Chaffins passes back over to Gammon, steps back behind the three-point line, and it is good. From the left corner, Casey Gammon hits his 7th point here of the second half. 15th of the game, 36-28, has Greenup County out in front. Garrett takes a three. It's good. The freshman sinks it. Keandre Garrett answers the Casey Gammon three with one of his own, and Greenup County fumbles the ball in the backcourt this time against the South Point press. Out of bounds, and it'll be the Pointers' ball. Trailing by 5, 36-31, 2:29 left here in the third quarter. Davon Lewis going to inbound the ball for South Point. Has it in his end zone, throws it in. Gets it down to Fitzpatrick on the block, puts it up and in. Luke Fitzpatrick, as the Pointers find themselves on a little bit of a run, 36-33. They back off the press now, 2:20 left in the third. Here comes Greenup County with the ball. Chaffins out top to Jenkins. Jenkins, good behind the back dribble, back over to Chaffins. Cam Chaffins gives it to Casey Gammon on the left side. Gammon turns the corner, lays it up, and no good. Rebound fought for, and South Point comes out of there with it. Foul's going to go against Kyler Robinson. Landon Vance, the tough rebound underneath the basket that time for the Pointers as they trailed by 3. They managed to get back into this game, whittling the 8-point Greenup County lead down to 5. Well, down to 3, actually, now. Cutting 5 points off that lead. Here's Kason Pope, top of the key for South Point. Goes on the right side to Lewis. Step back 3 for Lewis. Good. Tie ball game, 36-36. Puts in his 16th point of the night. A minute 38 remains here in quarter number 3. Chaffins gives it off to Casey Gammon. Gammon to Jenkins, top of the key. Jenkins tries to turn the corner, gives it to Bradley Atkins on the baseline. He dribbles the ball. Thought it might have gone off him down there, but South Point knocked it out. It'll be Greenup County's basketball underneath their own basket. Casey Gammon going to get a brief rest. Landry Lewis comes in to spell him. Minute 25 left here in the third. Jenkins inbounds the ball for the Musketeers out front to Robinson. Robinson on the dribble, angling left. Gives it out front to Bradley Atkins to Kieron Jenkins out near the logo, and he'll set up the Greenup County offense. Jenkins gives it to Chaffins on the left side. Three-pointer for Cam Chaffins, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of South Point. It'll stay with Greenup County with a minute 9 left here in quarter number 3. 36-36. Jenkins inbounding for Greenup County underneath their own basket. Gives it to Kyler Robinson. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins penetrates. Has the ball knocked away. South Point comes up with it. That's Fitzpatrick with the basketball, and he gives it off to Keandre Garrett. He'll run the point this time for South Point with a chance to take the lead. 51 seconds left here in quarter number 3. 36-36. Pope, good give and go to Pat Fitzpatrick. Misses the layup, though. Rebound to Landon Vance. Underhand pass out to Lewis for 3. In and out. Rebound to Kyler Robinson. And here comes Greenup County with the basketball back the other way. Chaffins on the dribble, and he's bumped out front by Davon Lewis. A foul is going to be called. That's the 4th foul of the quarter on South Point. Greenup County has 4 as well. 32 seconds left in the quarter, though. So Greenup County will inbound the basketball over next to Coach Nathan Sutton, who finds himself in a good old half-court battle here tonight at South Point High School. 36-36. Cam Chaffins with the ball out top. Man-to-man defense being deployed by South Point. Landry Lewis gives it off to Chaffins. Back to Lewis on the left side. Bradley Atkins in the corner. They have plenty of time. Atkins kind of fumbles the ball. Gives it to Lewis. He throws up a 10-footer. No good. Rebound to Fitzpatrick. He'll give it off to Pope. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. He goes over to Lewis. Lewis with the basketball over to Pope. 3 seconds. Pope out to Lewis. Long 3. No good at the buzzer. We will go to the fourth quarter tied 36-36. South Point and Greenup County. We have 8 minutes left in this one. We'll be right back with those final 8 minutes here on My Town Radio.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Well, welcome back here to South Point High School in South Point, Ohio, 36-36. The Greenup County Musketeers and South Point Pointers are locked in a tie game as we head to the fourth quarter. It's been a half-court game in the spirit of old Greenup County coach Randy Ward. We find ourselves in a playoff type of a half-court game. Don't usually see these as much this point of the season. It's more run, gun, and have fun for most teams right now, but South Point likes to engage in this half-court game, and this will be good for Greenup County coming down the stretch of this season to play a game like this. That is just possession by possession. Kason Pope with the basketball on the right side for South Point as we're underway here in the fourth quarter. Fitzpatrick out to Pope. Pope for three. No good. Rebound down to Kyler Robinson. A foul is going to be called on South Point. It's going to go against number 0, James Carey, a 6'1 senior, for the Pointers. Greenup County with the ball. Tie game, 7:43 and counting here on the clock in the fourth period. Cam Chaffins, top of the key for Greenup County, goes on the right side to Kyler Robinson. Dips it down low to Gavin Roy, who misses the layup, knocking it around. Chaffins comes up with it, goes through, has it knocked away. Chaffins comes up with it again, knocked away again. Kyler Robinson comes up with it and puts it in. Kyler Robinson finally finished that one off for the Musketeers. They had several chances, 2 by Chaffins and 1 by Gavin Roy. Things are getting pretty physical underneath that basket, though. South Point with it. Keandre Garrett, top of the key. Chaffins closed out on him, forced him to shoot an elbow jumper. He missed everything. Rebound down to South Point, though. Garrett tries the three this time. No good. Rebound to Casey Gammon. The Greenup County lead is 2, 38-36, a minute into the fourth quarter. Keandre Jenkins in the far corner. Casey Gammon, long three. No good. Rebound to Gavin Roy. And a foul is going to be called underneath the basket. I believe this one's going to go on South Point. Number 0, James Carey, picks up the personal foul. And Greenup County will inbound the ball from underneath their own basket. 2 new players into the game for South Point. Ethan Hunt checks back in. And big number 45, Hunter Chin, the 6'7" junior, checks back in. Greenup County wants a 30-second timeout before they inbound this ball from underneath their own basket. Don't forget, 30-second timeouts this year on MyTown. Coverage of basketball is brought to you by the South Ashland Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. Think inside the box. 38-36, Greenup County leads here in the fourth quarter against the South Point Pointers. 6:47 left in the game. It's been a grinded out half-court game so far. Casey Gammon leads the scoring for the Greenup County Musketeers with 15 points so far tonight, and it's spread out between everybody else quite a bit. Kieron Jenkins has a couple. Cam Chaffins with 6. Skylar Martin with 3. Hunter Holbrook with 4. Bradley Atkins has himself 5 points tonight. Gavin Roy with 1. It's been a grind of a game for Greenup County. South Point led by Davon Lewis, 16 points for him tonight. Ethan Hunt has 8 points. Landon Vance with 3 points. Kason Pope with 2. Luke Fitzpatrick has 2. Greenup County sets up a lob play. Inside as Kyler Robinson got the lob and missed, but Gavin Roy rebounded and went back up and got fouled. So Gavin Roy will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's 65% there on the season, 1 for 2 tonight. Greenup County's lead is 2, 38-36, 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in this ball game. Roy's free throw is no good off the back iron. Longer this game goes, it feels like one that could easily come down to the wire. Roy's second free throw is no good. Rebound down to James Carey, gives it to Davon Lewis, and here come the Pointers, still just trailing by 2. Greenup County not helping themselves in the free throw line. Their team percentage this year sets around 64%. Davon Lewis on the right side to Keandre Garrett, out front to Lewis. Lewis goes over to Hunt on the left side, gives it to Carey. Out front to Lewis, long three, no good. Rebound, Kieron Jenkins skies in the air for it. Back retreat dribble, and South Point kicks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County with 6:15 on the clock. 2-point lead for the Musketeers, 38-36. Here comes Cam Chaffins up the floor for Greenup. Lewis guarding Chaffins. Chaffins dribbling to the right side, gives it to Kyler Robinson. Dips it down low to Gavin Roy, who gets fouled again, this time by Hunter Chin, 6'7" junior. So Roy will go back to the free throw line for 2 free throws. He's 1 for 4 there tonight. Roy's free throw is way off to the left that time. Caught the rim, but way off to the left. So Gavin Roy will try it again. Greenup County just off their game somewhat tonight. Credit South Point for some of that. A lot of that. Gavin Roy's second free throw. It's up and no good again. Gavin Roy now 1 for 6 from the free throw line tonight, 38-36. South Point in the lead. Hunt with the basketball. They throw it down to Lewis on the baseline. Lewis double team down there, and it's going to be a foul on Greenup County. South Point will bring it in from underneath their own basket. I believe that foul was a scoreboard foul there. They looked up and saw South Point has 4 fouls already here in the fourth quarter, and Greenup County now that's their first. Greenup County will be shooting free throws the rest of the way on every foul. Davon Lewis tries to throw it in, but South Point calls timeout first. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full. It's a 30-second timeout. Brought to you by the South Ashland Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. Fine Giovanni's up there next to Putnam Stadium. Awfully close to Putnam Stadium and Ashland Middle School. Please go check it out. Still got plenty of time this evening, I'm sure, to check it out. 8:12 is our time right now, so I'm sure the Giovanni's will be open for your orders after this game and all season long. Check out the Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. Think inside the box. 5:46 left here in the ball game from South Point, Ohio. 38-36. The Greenup County Musketeers clinging, feels like, to the lead. South Point has the basketball coming out of that 30-second timeout. Let's see if Coach Travis Wise has set something up here. Davon Lewis going to inbound the basketball. Kicks it out front to Pope. They get it back to Lewis in the corner. Bradley Atkins may have got him that time, but no call. Ball squirts away, and Greenup County comes out of there with it. Cam Chaffins. Chaffins on the left side to Adkins. Adkins out top to Casey Gammon. Gammon on the dribble, way out front. Turns the corner. Lays it up. No good. Rebound to Casey Gammon. Lays it up. No good. Rebound to Landon Vance. And here comes South Point again. Ethan Hunt with the basketball on the dribble. Cross court to Lewis, to Kason Pope. Pope drives. Out to Hunt for 3. And the lead. No good. Rebound to Bradley Adkins. That ball's knocked away in the backcourt. Bradley Adkins and Davon Lewis get tied up, and it's going to go to Greenup County on the tied up ball. Possession arrow pointed to Greenup County. Hunter Holbrook checking into the game for the Musketeers. 5:08 left here in the game. Casey Gammon against what is now a South Point press. They're coming to trap. Casey Gammon on the dribble up the center of the floor. Over to Cam Chaffins on the right side. Pulls up 15-footer. No good. Rebound torn down by South Point. Gavin Roy had his hands on it, but Landon Vance came out of there with it. Lewis, full court pass, and he threw it out of bounds. Lewis looking for James Carey on the run. Coach Travis Wise did not like that decision one bit from Davon Lewis there. He's played a good game, but just a little eager that time. They like to slow it down rather than try to run the floor like that. And that pass was errant. It'll be Greenup County's ball. Hunter Holbrook on the dribble. Gets it to Cam Chaffins. Chaffins goes around the right side. Crossover. 15-footer for Chaffins. No good. In and out. Rebound to Landon Vance. Here comes South Point back the other way. 38-36. Greenup County leads. 4:28 left here in the game. Kason Pope out top for the Pointers. Right side to Hunt. Greenup County offering a man-to-man defense right now. They get it down to the block. Good interior passing to Landon Vance, but he misses the layup. Rebound to Bradley Atkins. It's on the ground. Everybody's giving an all-out effort. Let's see who has it. It's a timeout for South Point as Landon Vance got possession. Good hustle by Landon Vance, getting it right in front of us here. Bodies flying everywhere. The game getting very physical as we go on. It's going to be South Point's ball and a 30-second timeout for the Pointers. So we'll stay right here. 30-second timeouts brought to you by the South Ashland Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. Actually, they changed this to a full, so let's take a timeout with them here and be right back here. 4:09 left, 38-36 Greenup here on MyTown Radio.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Public health is public wealth.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
We're back here on My Town Radio. The Greenup County Musketeers lead the South Point Pointers 38-36. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left in this one from South Point High School in South Point, Ohio. It's the Pointers basketball coming out of this timeout. Ethan Hunt going to inbound it for South Point. Davon Lewis waits to get the inbound pass as Greenup County sets back in what appears to be a zone defense right now. Here's Lewis with the basketball to Hunt on the right side. Right baseline, they go to Vance. Out front to Lewis. Back to Hunt. Three-pointer. No good. Rims out of there. Ball tipped out. Good rebound by South Point. Davon Lewis comes up with it and puts in his 18th point of the night. 38-38 the score. We're tied up. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in this one. Here's Casey Gammon back the other way for Greenup County. To Cam Chaffins, top of the key. Gives it off to Kyler Robinson, way out front. Back to Chaffins. Chaffins on the dribble. Takes it to the hole. Lays it up. Misses. And it's a foul. It's a charge foul, though. This time it was a block charge decision by referee Doug Force. He decided on a charge. Landon Vance takes the charge that time from Cam Chaffins. So it's 38-38. 3:33 left in this ball game. South Point with the basketball and a chance to take the lead. As I said, it has been a grinded out game here. Half court possession by possession game. Pope out top for the Pointers. Gives it to Hunt. Hunt takes a dribble over to Lewis on the left side. Gets it down to Vance to Lewis in the left corner. Wheels it back around to Pope on the right side to Hunt. Just passing around the perimeter. Now they get it inside to Carey. Back out to Hunt to Lewis. And they say turn the ball over out front. So South Point with a turnover. 3:05 left here in the game. It'll go back to Greenup County. 38-38 the score. Here's Chaffins with the basketball. Cam Chaffins brings it up the floor for the Musketeers to Holbrook on the right side to Adkins. Over to Gammon on the left wing. Gammon dribbles over to Holbrook. Big three from the right side. No good. Rebound down to Bradley Adkins. Tears it down. Good offensive rebound by Adkins back out front to Gammon, who spins to the hole. Gammon wheels back around and puts in a little floating 10-footer. He's a master at those type of shots. And it's a timeout for Greenup County. Coach Nathan Sutton wants a full timeout. 40-38. Greenup County leads. 2:38 left in this one. We'll be right back here on My Town Radio.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
We're back here from South Point High School in South Point, Ohio, here on My Town Radio tonight. The Greenup County Musketeers coming into this game 5-5 against the South Point Pointers, who came into this game 3-3. We have 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Greenup County leads 40-38 over the Pointers. It's South Point basketball. They'll bring it the length of the floor as Greenup County sets back in a 2-3 zone defense against South Point. Cason Pope gives it off to Ethan Hunt, and he'll bring it up the floor as the point guard this time for the Pointers to Pope, top of the key, to Lewis. He'll give it, well, he'll fake the pass to Hunt, bring it on around to the right wing. Lewis, some fancy dribbling, gets it out top to Hunt. To the free throw line, they go to Carey. Finds its way back down to Carey, and he tries to dish it down low. I believe Greenup County knocked it out of bounds. It'll be South Point basketball underneath their own basket. 40-38 the score. Kason Pope inbounding for the Pointers. Pope slaps the basketball, looking for someone to get it into. Gets it into Lewis to Hunt. Back to Lewis. Way out top. Lewis spin dribble. Gets it to Hunt. Penetrates to the elbow. Puts in a 15-footer. No good. Rebound to Kyler Robinson. Nope, he lost it out of his hands. South Point comes up with it. It's going to be a foul on Greenup County. Foul's going to be called against number 3, Kyler Robinson, so South Point will inbound the basketball from underneath their own goal again. Good hustle by the Pointers, getting themselves opportunity after opportunity here. They get it into Landon Vance, out to Lewis, to Hunt. Hunt to Pope, back to Lewis for 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound down to Casey Gammon. He ripped it down and secured it that time for the Musketeers. So here comes Gammon on the dribble, 1:50 left, and there's going to be a foul called out front. It is going to go against Casey Gammon, a push-off. He was dribbling. He extended the left arm. And the foul goes against Casey Gammon. The Greenup County fans do not like it. South Point fans do. 40-38, though, remains the score. Greenup County leads by 2. 1:49 left in this one. South Point with the basketball. Davon Lewis out front. Moves it over the timeline. On the logo. On the right side to Kason Pope. To Lewis on the left side, way out front. Lewis over to Pope. Pope drives on the right baseline, gets it back out to Davon Lewis. Greenup County in a man-to-man defense now. Lewis and Pope playing some pitch and catch out there. Pope takes some dribbles. He loses it. Cam Chaffin steals it, and Kason Pope fouls him. Big steal out front by Cam Chaffins, and it's the 5th foul of the quarter on South Point, so it'll send Cam Chaffins to the free throw line. A little bit too much pitch and catch for the South Point Pointers out front that time between Pope and Lewis. Nice steal by Cam Chaffin, stepping to the free throw line for 2 shots now. And Greenup County has a 2-point lead, 40-38, 1:22 left in this ball game. Chaffins takes the basketball from referee Doug Force and misses the first free throw. Greenup County, man, they have had some problems at the foul line tonight. That is for sure. Chaffin's second free throw is good. He's on the money with that one. It's a 3-point lead, 41-38. Here come the Pointers quickly back up the floor. Ethan Hunt on the left side, out front to Pope. Pope goes to Lewis on the right side. Lewis puts down a dribble, being guarded by Chaffins. Actually, it's a zone defense for the Musketeers this time. Here's Lewis on the right side, drives through. Atkins, 15-footer, no good. Rebound torn down by Hunter Holbrook. Greenup County has a 3-point lead and the basketball. Casey Gammon has it in the backcourt. Winds up with a long baseball pass using his baseball arm there. But not before Coach Nathan Sutton takes a full timeout. 54 seconds left in this one, 41-38. Greenup County in the lead. It'll be Greenup County's basketball when we come back after this timeout.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
Well, welcome back to South Point High School, South Point, Ohio. Greenup County Musketeers have a 3-point lead with 54.2 seconds to play in the game, 41-38. It has been a half-court possession-based affair here tonight between the Greenup County Musketeers and the South Point Pointers. Greenup County has the ball coming out of the full timeout. Casey Gammon will inbound the ball for Greenup in front of the South Point bench, so Greenup County still has to get the ball over the timeline here. Gammon inbounds the ball to Hunter Holbrook. In the backcourt, Holbrook puts down some dribbles, heads up the floor, heads all the way to the basket, lays it up, and is fouled. James Carey got him. Holbrook just kept on dribbling, kept on trucking down the left side of the floor. Nobody got in his way. Nobody stopped the ball, so Hunter Holbrook decided to take it all the way to the rim. picked up the foul on Carey, and it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Hunter Holbrook. That is James Carey's 5th foul, so he'll foul out of the game, and South Point will bring sophomore Luke Fitzpatrick back into the game. He's a 6'4" sophomore. So here's more free throws for the Greenup County Musketeers. Hunter Holbrook at the line, puts down several dribbles and puts the shot up, and no good off the back iron. Greenup County's problems from the foul stripe have really multiplied here tonight. It's a spreading disease, it appears, between the players, as it's not been one player, it's been everybody. Holbrook's 2nd free throw with 47.6 seconds left, trying to make this a 2-possession game. He does. Hunter Holbrook puts that one in. Here comes South Point quickly back the other way. Davon Lewis brings it down the floor, and Coach Travis Wise wants a timeout. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. Referee Doug Force heads to the scorer's table. It's a full timeout. That's all they have left, I believe. 42-38. Greenup County leads. 43.3 left on the clock here in the game. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this one here on MyTown Radio.
Nicotine can alter brain development in teens, affecting memory, learning, and impulse control.
Aerosol contains over 7,000 harmful chemicals like lead and formaldehyde.
If you need help quitting vaping or smoking, you can call Quit Now Kentucky at 1-800-784-8669, or you can visit quitnowkentucky.org.
Make the right choice to not vape by avoiding, refusing, or leaving situations where you are pressured to use tobacco or vape products. Together, we can end the trend.
Paid for by a grant to the Ashland Boyd County Health Department.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
We're back here on MyTown Radio. The Greenup County Musketeers cling to a 4-point lead, 42-38, 43.3 seconds to play here from South Point High School in South Point, Ohio. My unofficial count, I tallied them up during that timeout. 8 of 19 tonight from the foul stripe for Greenup County. And that is not getting it done. If this were an Elks hoop shoot competition, they would be out in round 1. But it's not. It's a basketball game, and they're up 4, 42-38, 38 seconds on the clock. South Point with the basketball, and it's a foul on Greenup County. Foul on Bradley Atkins playing defense down here against number 22, Landon Vance, and Landon Vance will head to the free throw line for South Point now. Big opportunity here for junior Landon Vance, a 6-foot junior. He's 1 for 3 so far from the foul stripe tonight. First free throw is no good. As I said, it's a contagion going on here tonight at the free throw line for these teams. Just cannot make the free throws that count. Landon Vance spins the ball in his hand, throws it up. Good on the second one. So it's a one-possession game now, 42-39, 36 seconds to go. Casey Gammon with the ball in the backcourt, gets it into Holbrook, over to Gammon. Gammon pitches a long one up the floor to Kyler Robinson. Robinson back out front to Gammon. Gammon's going to be fouled quickly by Davon Lewis with 27.7 seconds left on the clock. 42-39, Greenup County leads and trying to hang on to the lead. Casey Gammon will head to the free throw line where he's 2 for 5 tonight. First free throw is up and good. Casey Gammon, senior leader of these Musketeers this season, coming through with the make there, making this a 2-possession game, 43-39 with 27.7 left. Second free throw is no good off the back iron. Here comes Davon Lewis down the floor for the Pointers. Pulls up from 3. Lewis, good. Count it. 20 seconds left. Clock is running. They're making Greenup County take it in here. Casey Gammon. We're down to 14 seconds. Holbrook to Gammon. He's fouled again quickly by Lewis. 10.7 seconds left on the clock. 43-42. Gammon will walk the floor and take 2 more free throws, but a nice 3-pointer there from Davon Lewis. Greenup County just let the ball hang out in the end zone, wasted about 5 or 6 seconds that way. So there's Casey Gammon. Regardless of what he does here at the foul stripe this time, South Point will have an opportunity. Because it's a one-point game, 43-42. Gammon's first free throw is no good off the front iron. So the lead remains at 1, so Greenup County can't necessarily go to any fouling strategy here to keep South Point out of a three-point attempt. Here we go. Casey Gammon tries free throw number 2. It's up, and it's good. 44-42, 10.7 left. Davon Lewis down the left side. Drives to the lane, out to Vance. Vance has it knocked away. 3 seconds. Lewis pulls up, running turn footer off the glass. No good. Gammon tips it out. Greenup County wins this game 44-42. What a game here tonight from South Point High School as the Musketeers come away with the victory 44-42. We'll be back to tally the stats up for you. Talk to head coach Nathan Sutton here on the postgame show coming up here on MyTown Radio.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks!
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Put your phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
Well, we're back here at South Point High School, where the Greenup County Musketeers have held on to win 44-42 over the South Point Pointers. It was a game of just a grinded-out game, a half-court possession-based affair tonight between the Greenup County Musketeers and the South Point Pointers. Greenup County comes away victorious, though, running their record to 6-5. South Point drops to 3-4. South Point will host Chesapeake right here at their gymnasium right here at South Point High School tomorrow. Greenup County will be off until Tuesday when they'll play in a MyTown matchup. Myself and Chris Pullum will be bringing you that game on MyTown TV. That'll be streamed from the greenhouse at Greenup County High School in Lloyd, Kentucky, as the Musketeers will host the Ashland Tomcats. And we look forward to that one. Let's run down the scoring tonight for you. For South Point first, of the losing side, 21 points tonight for Davon Lewis. Man, he had himself quite a game. 8 points for Ethan Hunt, 4 points for Landon Vance, 3 points for Keandre Garrett, 2 points apiece for Luke Fitzpatrick and Kason Pope. For the Greenup County Musketeers, they were led tonight by Casey Gammon with 19 points, 7 points for Cam Chaffins. It was 5 points for Hunter Holbrook, 5 for Bradley Atkins, 3 for Skylar Martin, 2 for Kyler Robinson, 2 for Kieron Jenkins, and 1 for Gavin Roy. Greenup County, by my unofficial stats, was 10 for 23 from the foul line tonight. So that amazing, really, they managed to win the game by 2 points, shooting that way from the foul line in a possession-based game like it was. Let's take a break here on the postgame show, and hopefully Coach Nathan Sutton will come out and join us We'll be right back here on MyTown Radio.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Public health is public wealth.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome to Diamond Links Golf Course. Our 18-hole golf course offers pristine greens and challenging fairways. The front nine offers long fairways with spectacular views of Kentucky's rolling hills. The back nine is tucked in a quiet, tranquil valley. If you're pressed for time, try our new par 3 course format. We have a snack bar, pro shop, and lessons available. So come swing with us at Diamond Links Golf Course. Visit our website for more information.
We're back here on the post-game show, coming to you from South Point High School. The Greenup County Musketeers have picked up the victory, 44-42, to run their record to 6-5. And Coach Nathan Sutton has been kind enough to come over and join us. Coach, what's your initial thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, an ugly win's a win. I mean, they don't put an asterisk beside a win or a loss, really, when you look at how we did or how we didn't do. So we'll take a win on the road. You know, we got 5 Ohio schools on the schedule, and they're all on the road. And if we can come over here across the river and get 1 or 2 or 3 of these, you know, I don't know if it makes us a better team down the line, but a win's better than a loss, obviously. So we'll take it.
Well, I commented several times during the game to myself. I mean, these half-court type games, often in the playoffs, I mean, or when the tournament starts, that's kind of what games turn into more often than not than just the run, gun, and have fun type games.
Absolutely. Possession's 9/10 of the law, right? So in postseason basketball, you see more low scores than you do high scores. So not to say we can't do those things, but I talked to the guys real quick in the locker room after the game, and I said, if you can work on and win in different ways, you know, we've put 80 points up in one. We've put 60 points up. This is obviously our lowest scoring game. But if you can win possession games and high possession games, we're jacking up threes and making them. Just makes you harder to prepare for. So hopefully down the line this will come back, some of the experiences we got tonight, and help us win a game down the line.
Little did I ever think I would say this at a Greenup County game. You know, I've done the games for 3 seasons now, but I think we need Bradley Adkins to go back and give the team some free throw lessons.
Well, Bradley probably was
he was 3 for 4 from the line tonight,
and I don't know that.
And we went 10 for 23 overall.
Yeah, the Vegas odds on Bradley leading us in free throw percentage tonight would probably been you won some money, right? No, I mean here's the thing, and we practiced though. We had a shoot around today, and we had 2 segments of free throw shooting, and we did that, you know. And in one of the last games, we were 8 for 8.
Yeah.
Down in East Jessamine. So it's more of a mental thing than it is anything. Those kids can shoot. They can shoot free throws. You know, we're 10 for 23. If we make 8 more of those like we should, the difference in the ball game is not going to be a 3 or 4 point game at the end. It's going to be 8 or 9 point game. So I don't know. It's like the psychology of it. Whoever's a sports psychologist, do you make a big deal about it and just hound it and look at them because then they're going to be knees will be knocking when they're shooting free throws in the game. Let's just keep doing our thing, keep doing our routine. Obviously, it's part of our practice plans every day. They shoot them, we chart them, and we put up our free throw percentages in the locker room wall every day, every week. So we'll keep doing it.
Well, you know, we keep it going. Like you say, we just keep going on to the next game. The next game, we started a stretch of 5 games. We were talking before this game against some very good opponents, to say the least. Next week we got Ashland coming to the Greenhouse on Tuesday, and then at Russell in the first 63rd District matchup coming next Friday night.
Yeah, so obviously you know what you're getting with Ashland, the 7-time defending region champion. We'll see what we're made of there. We haven't played them in a few years. They're 8-2. Some polls have them top 20, some of them don't. And then you got Russell coming to we'll go to Russell, first district game. They're 9-2. Not to get too far ahead, but the next week, then we got Raceland. They're 8-4. Then we got a makeup game going to West Carter. They're 9-2. Then the next 4 opponents we have, 33-10 is the combined record as of today. Yeah. So I don't know that any team in the region's got that schedule coming up these next 4. But, you know, we're going to focus on Ashland. They bring 5 kids on the floor that can do what they can all dribble, penetrate. They got good enough shooters that's going to make you keep you honest. The Smith kid, the best shooter in the region probably. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they were here tonight. Coach LeMaster, they're probably licking their chops, you know, seeing what we're all about. But we'll give it a good effort, man. We'll prepare as much as we possibly can. The zone tonight we ran much of the second half. We're going to, you know, take our chances with the zone against Ashland and see what that does for us. So got a work cut out for us. I know that. No doubt. We'll find out what we're made of here over the next couple of weeks, or at least what we're headed towards being made of. Put some hair in our chest, our young chest. Well, and that's the thing, you know. So I hope we have a huge crowd. You know, that's our 3rd home game. Mm-hmm. I hope that we have all the people in Greenup come and watch a good high school basketball game. Hope we give you a good effort and we can lay it on the line. Again, I don't know in the state of Kentucky how many 7-time region champs have, you know, there are, and there has been never been 8. Yeah. So they're going for the all-time record this year. You know, and you know, credit to them. Coach Bonner, you know, has inherited some of that stuff, and kids want to go there to play, and that's what it is. And if you want to win a region at any point in time in the 16th region, you're going to have to beat Ashland. You're going to have to beat Boyd County. So we'll throw it up, and we'll see what's up, and hopefully our kids give enough effort that they can be confident that they can play with them a little bit. And I'm obviously a big fan of the Musketeer varsity team, but I implore all Greenup fans, every broadcast, to come early. Come at 6 o'clock and watch this JV team play. Yeah. Because you're going to be entertained and you're going to be alive with hope for the future of Greenup County basketball. You know, we do have a good young group, and we have enough older guys that are helping them along the way as well. You know, this year we're trying to do some good things, and our future looks good. You know, we had some bad news today with Ryan Monroe getting a bad diagnosis of a back, who's probably going to keep him from playing, if not the whole rest of the season, but the majority of it. But we got some young kids we're going to throw into the fire. And, you know, that can they're either going to – baptism by fire type of stuff, right? We'll see what they're made of. And we got some tough kids. We got kids that aren't really scared of anything. They're just sometimes physically not strong as an older team. But that's how you get better, man. That's how you get better, and our kids are going to have a lot of experiences to get better. No doubt. We look forward to it, and congratulations on the win tonight. Congratulations going 6-5 on this young season. 44-42 the win. Thanks very much, Coach Nathan Sutton. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you, Ryan. All right. We'll see you next time. Everybody, we'll go ahead and sign out here. 44-42, Greenup County wins this one tonight. Join us Tuesday night, MyTown TV matchup between the Greenup County Musketeers and the Ashland Tomcats. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Kentucky High School Basketball on the MyTown Sports Network. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Clark's Pumpkin Shops and the John W. Clark Oil Company, Buffalo Wild Wings of Moorhead and Ironton, Ashland Credit Union, People's Bank, Pathways, the Ashland Boyd County Health Department, Big Sandy Superstores, and Giovanni's Pizza of the Tri-State. This has been a special sports presentation of the MyTown Sports Network.